Sleepers, this is SUPERZOMGBBQ and welcome back to the channel where we are going to talk about the Team Battleground Awards, and not just any type of discussion. We're talking about WWE SuperCard announcing that they are going to downgrade the rewards. Effective immediately, there has been a big change in the rewards. Now, some people are not calling it a big change. I think it's a huge change, considering some of the benefits that certain people were getting, and it's going to be a big discussion point going forward. But before we go into that, if you like what you see in this upload, remember to leave a like if you can smash the like button as hard as freaking possible, and don't forget also, whilst you're there, to subscribe to the channel. Team Ring Domination, the event goes live in 5 hours time. 6 hours time, I apologize, almost 5 hours time, 6 hours time, and it is going to be for another big card, another big card in The Undertaker. We've had a lot of this recently. AJ Styles in Ring Domination, then we had Goldberg in Team Road to Glory, then we had a Pro Ty Dillinger, now we've got The Undertaker. There are probably not many cards left that WWE SuperCard can physically offer to everyone to get. So, are they going to start giving out more pros, or are we at the end of the tier? We don't know at this point. All I can tell you is we are getting very close, probably to a female event, I imagine next week or the week afterwards. Hold on to your pants for that one. But what I'm here to talk about today is the big change in Team Battleground rewards. So in the meantime, I'm going to play my Team Battleground matches to make sure we're going to win anyway, because we're pretty much done. But let's have a look at the rewards first. Now you're going to see a big difference with these rewards, and one that I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not particularly happy about, and it does raise a lot of questions that need answering. But let's look at the Platinum Pack. You can see that the biggest change is that you can no longer obtain females from the WrestleMania 33 reward in Team Battleground. Now, I personally thought that they were going just to remove one of the Ultimate cards and make it 2 Ultimate to WrestleMania, so there's no guarantee of a WrestleMania card, because it is a lot easier to get Battleground rewards than it is to win a King of the Ring. And you go to the Gold Awards, again you still have the Ultimate to WrestleMania 33 chance, but now it's hardened to Elite. You get less, I believe you get less battle points. Someone's going to have to clarify that for me. I've never got a gold pack myself, only ever got the platinums. That's the big change, is that now you cannot get female cards. Now I'm not unhappy about it for selfish reasons. I'm actually unhappy about it because it's a big problem I have been saying for a long time with WWE SuperCard in streams, when I've been talking to people, is the over-reliance on females as a card in SuperCard. WWE SuperCard announced this very suddenly, and they said that, I believe it was as of Friday or Saturday, that anyone in a current Team Battleground would get brand new rewards, because they were supposed to send out the existing rewards, but instead sent out the brand new rewards, which meant there was no chance of getting a female card whatsoever. Very differently, a streamer under the name of Giddy, you might know him, he streamed and actually got himself a Mickey James from a pack. So for some people it worked, for others it didn't, and it's just a bit crazy. But if you were in a Team Battleground and you were confused as to why it said male rewards, WWE SuperCard are saying by the beginning of the team event, which is the Team Ring Domination Undertaker, you should have your Platinum Pack back with the rewards that you should have had, if that makes sense. Any more updates on that, I will let you know in future videos. But back to what it exposes, there is a massive over-reliance on females in WWE SuperCard. But also, it exposes the fact that people don't actually like playing King of the Rings. And there probably are different reasons why this has happened. Maybe because they were concerned that people wouldn't buy packs. It could be because maybe they were concerned that people wouldn't buy the female packs in the new tier, which go up to WrestleMania 33. Maybe they were concerned that people weren't playing King of the Ring anymore. Maybe it's a possible sign of a brand new tier coming, but more on that in another upload. But it does raise a lot of questions, and it maybe answers questions. The first one is, the game needs to move on from the over-reliance on females. And this is purely my opinion. I believe that the game should be reliant on event cards, So you build up to the eventuality of getting event cards, money in the bank cards, fusions. But I also think maybe SuperCard could introduce Team Battleground event cards as well. Maybe event cards that you can only get in Team Battleground, spending 20,000 to 40,000 different Battleground points, which you can save up over time, which gets you a pro or a single, whatever one you want to go for. And now the only way to get a female card is to pull one off the board or go into King of the Ring and get it in your rewards. Now, if you've watched enough of my content, you'll know that's not easy. There's a lot of people out there who unfortunately don't like playing King of the Rings. And what this is doing is effectively forcing people to play King of the Ring to get female cards, and that doesn't really sit right with me. You see, King of the Rings have been the same since Season 2. Between Season 1 and Season 2, they changed the King of the Rings. They added more people, they removed the bench so people couldn't use substitutes, they had to keep people energized all the time, which is like NHL SuperCard and My NBA, two of Cat Daddy's other games. I believe that a system like that should come back in, if not the ability to have more cards, because at the moment, as soon as you get to a certain point in a tier, with event cards and money in the bank cards, etc., you are pretty much stuck. Everything becomes a coin flip. There's so many tokens on the cards now on the pros that it becomes almost impossible, and the stats on the support cards are crazy. But another reason why, in my opinion, this shouldn't have happened, or maybe a different way of getting those female cards should be introduced. But the over-reliance on female cards is something I believe needs to stop. And on top of that, changes to King of the Ring need to be made to make it more interesting. Whether that comes in Season 4, whether that comes in the next tier wave, who knows. But this was definitely done with an intent to stop people constantly pulling female rewards, and at this point I think it would have been better of them to actually make it 2 ultimate to WrestleMania 33 cards, so at least you had the chance of getting a female, even if it was like a 2% chance or something crazy like that. Have it as a 50-50 for the WrestleMania and a 2 to 5% chance of getting a female. That would make more sense than removing it and restricting people to play a certain mode that people have shown you they don't want to play. People don't want to play King of the Rings if they've got loads of event cards and they've got loads of WrestleMania cards or Ultimate cards if they're not getting the rewards they want. And if you're forcing them to play it, then that's not really right. And in my opinion, that's something that needs to change. The other argument is that they could have brought this in because there is potentially a brand new tier coming out. And I wouldn't say that's absolutely out of the question. We just had a Pro Ty Dillinger. We've just had loads of really good cards. We're probably going to have a female WrestleMania 33 card in the next couple of days, if not weeks. It could very well be that that change was made specifically to stop people from getting the brand new tiers female cards so early on. But let me know what you all think in the comments section below. I've got one of the brand new Team Battleground awards to show you, and don't forget to let me know what you got in your most recent Platinum packs as well. Let's see what we can do. I want to say a huge thanks to Active Only V2. They were actually really good opponents. I just had a couple people who didn't energize fully. These are the brand new Platinum pack rewards which have been made and changed by WWE SuperCard. Mainstream Posse version 2 will be coming very soon. Claim Awards Platinum Pack. Opened. Sheamus, this elite cards. So we are going to get WrestleMania 33 cards. So I'm assuming this is going to be a male card. Let's see. WrestleMania card is
another one.
Braun, Joe, and Kevin Owens are still having the battle as to who can be picked the most. And Ultimate Miz, nice, and the 1500 battle points. Still undefeated. And it was a Braun. He's not finished with me yet. Let's go check. Is that actually a pro? I'd be surprised if it was a pro. Let's have a look. Braun's in the chat, please, for those rewards. It is a pro! It's another pro. It's another pro. It's another pro Braun. Wow. Wow. Okay. Look at that. That's just mental. 3 Kevin Owens, 3 Samoa Joes, and 3 Brawns. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Another Brawn for the collection. Seriously, I don't know when this tier is going to end. I'm going to put a poll in the video. I want you to tell me who you think is going to be my most pulled card. Currently, Kevin Owens is taking the lead. But it could be now any one of Joe. It could be Braun Strowman could take the lead easily in the next couple of Team Battleground awards, especially with no more female awards. I could pull another card. They could be part of a new event. Let me know who you think is going to be my most pulled card in the comment section below. And that is it from me. I have done my Team Battleground games. I've still got 1 game to go. But looking at my opposition, there's no way in hell I'm going to be able to win that game. So I'm going to leave it there. Remember to leave a like on this video if you like what you saw, and subscribe to the channel for more WWE SuperCard, W2K18, all the good stuff. And I'll see you soon. One last thing before we go, and that is to... Salute!